Now it's clear, right? Very good. Thank you. So we started event binding, but we haven't covered any example. I mean, a simple example. Anyhow, like from couple of days, we are using the event binding. But I'm just explaining you like how we are going to use it. We have seen that many of seen only like click event and also like when it comes to the drama, I have explained you like how we can use like the change event, something like that. Now what I just want to do it is I'm going to show you. Okay, I'm going to show you like we can use mouse event and how we are going to use keyboard event in different examples. That is what my intention behind this particular. Before I'm going to start this, first of all, what is an event? An event is nothing but a method performed by the user. That means user interaction. Every user interaction for the web application is nothing but an event. And whenever that event is going to be happen, we are going to hand in that particular event with the help of what? A method, and that is what we call it as event handler. Now event handler is a function that responds when user perform an action. That means now here I have a button. When user click on the button, I'm going to execute a function that is demo. This is how it is going to be. And Angular supports like all the events that are available in JavaScript, like mouse event, keyboard, button event, and element state events. Like the different events are available. Angular supports like all the events that are available. No events. Okay, all the events that are available. Now we will start with mouse events, and then we'll go with the remaining ones. Let me open D drive full stack Angular example. I'll go with this one. Let me open my command prompt. Sorry, otherwise Angular examples is the folder where I'll open my command prompt, and let me open the code space dot. Right. Here I wanted to create a new project. How to create a new project? Tell me. How to create a new project? How to create a new project? Tell me. Right. I'll be writing ng new and the name of that application. Let's say event binding. Okay, event binding. That what I can say. Again, tell me. No, workspace is required. I'm not creating like, workspace is required for me, man. Workspace is definitely required. I'm creating a new project in my workspace. That is where I ask you like, to create a new. So how do we create? I'm asking like to create an application. No, no, no. It's not the component. My question is how to create a new ng generate. People are forgetting. Ng generate. What you want to generate? I'll generate an application. Okay, and the name of that application is going to be event binding. Okay, demo is the one that what I want to create. That's it. Understood. And you see, would you like to add the routing? Yes, I just need it. And then click on CSS. So commands like don't forget, even though we are using for one time or two time, if you want to maintain like a list, then you can write it over somewhere. Okay, it's very important. You have to maintain it in like some place. How to create an application, how to create a workspace. Okay, all those things that you're supposed to maintain it in a separate file, so that it will be very helpful. Whenever if you need it, then directly we can go there and we can start using it. Okay, so please try to do that. Ng generate application and the name of that application that what we want to do. That's it. Right. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm going to add the bootstrap. So that is the reason I'll go to my styles.css. We will be getting the bootstrap. So how we can get it? Import URL, and we'll be going few steps back over here. Let's say node modules, and then we go with bootstrap. First you have to give, and here test CSS, and where I can say bootstrap.css, that what I can give. Okay, where I can give slash bootstrap.css, that what I can give. So this is the first one, and the next one is going to be import URL, where I can go with few steps back, and then node module, and I can have the bootstrap icons. We have the fonts, not that icons. We have the fonts and bootstrap icon.css. So that means whenever if you created a new project, the very first thing is going to be this one. Now what I want to do from here only, I'm going to write the logic. So first I wanted to create what? Let's say an example on mouse events. Sir, no need of server for this project. We need to have a server. Okay, I will show you like how to create a component. Let me right click and open in the integrated terminal. Let me open my command prompt. Okay, and here in the command prompt, I'll just create a component. So how to create a component? Ngg C for the component mouse event. Okay, mouse event is the one that what I can give, and a hyphen skip hyphen test, that what I can say, and click on OK, so that it creates the component. Very good. Now I created like an event binding demo as my project, and there I have the mouse event. And now what I just want to do, I'm going to run this particular one. So how do we run? First of all, use the selector. I'll copy the selector here from here, and then go to the index.html, and where I can in place of app root give that particular one, and at the same time we have that app module. Right now it is working with app one, so that let me copy the mouse event component and then giving that particular component here. Save this application, and now you can run that application ng yes -o, and the name of the project is going to be event binding demo that what I can give. Sorry, before that I'll be writing hyphen project is equal to, I can run the application. So these are like, the very basic steps that what you have to follow. Now it is generating the bundle. Right, perfect. Now it is working fine. We don't have any issues. Okay. I wrote the same command, right? NGS Nirmalesh. Okay. Right. Now what I just want to do is okay, what I just want to do is here, let me go to that application and I am going to my page over here. I'll provide you like, different buttons. Okay, different buttons. When user click on, or else like keep mouse over on that. Now what I just want to do is I'm going to change the color of it. That is what my require. Okay, that is what my require. Did you understand? I have a requirement. The requirement is going to be maybe I can take some image, and when user keep mouse on there, then I want to change the image, something like this, guys. I will show you. Let's say Flipkart or something you can take. I'll go to the mobile. Any mobile you may take. Maybe you may take some mobile. Now you can see this is like, the mobile, and this is the camera, and this is going to be description. Okay, like that I have different images are available. First let me download, like, let me get these images quickly. Let's get these images, save that image. Okay, and where I just have to change, I'll go to the full stack Angular example. Angular examples is the folder. There I have a folder, event binding src, and there we have the assets folder, and this is going to be Vivo is the mobile. Okay, dot jpg, that what I can give. This is the one. Okay, and at the same time I'll come back here. Let's do one thing, otherwise okay, I'll do one thing. Maybe I just need like, what I'm thinking, I'm going to cover like, one more time the style yesterday what we learned. I'm going to cover that one as well. Okay, perfect. Let's take this as an example. Okay, this as an example. Now what it is, it's a Spark shoes, where it comes with like, different colors here. Black, is the proper one. You may come here. Okay, now you can see we have the black, we have white, and then white and green, and then pink, something like this. White, red, whatever. let me get these images first of all. Okay, first of all, I'll go with this color and get this image. Save that image as going to be, let's say, black shoe dot jpg, that what I can give. Okay, black shoe dot jpg, that I can give, and at the same time I'll right click, save that image as going to be white shoe dot jpg, and then next time maybe I can go here. Okay, red I can give, just we don't have like the proper one, so I can give a red, maybe right click and then save that image, red shoe dot jpg, that what I can give. So right now I downloaded like different shoes here. Now my requirement is going to be, I'm going to set the color based on the user selection. That is my requirement. How I can do that one? You see, first I'll take a div where it contain container hyphen fluid, that what I am using, and I am using h2 to display that what I can write something like this. And at the same time I'm going to take a div where it contain margin as going to be 2, and before that I'm going to have an image of the shoe where I can say image src is equal to, I can get this image from here. Okay, let's say image, I'll create a property here, public image, that what I can give, which is of type string. Okay, is equal to, I am not initializing anything, just I am giving something like this. And here I'll be using some height and width for this one as well. Let's say height is going to be 200 pixel and width is going to be 200 pixel, that what I can give. Okay, width is going to be 200 pixel. If you wanted to give any alternative text, you can, and save this image and save this one. So this is how it is going. Okay, this is how it is going. I'm not having any image, so that even it is going. Now what I just want to do here is, I'll create like some button. When user keep mouse on there, I just wanted to get that and then essay. That is my requirement. So how I can do that? How I can do that? Let's have the button. Okay, let's have the button, and for this particular button what I can do is, I'm going to give a class as going to be text hyphen white, where I can say into 3, that what I am writing, where I can say 3, where I can give 3 here. Okay, 3, that what I have given, 3 buttons that I have created. It's a button group. Maybe I'll take another div to keep these 3 as well. Let's have a div where it is having btn hyphen group, and I'm going to have something like this. Okay, so this is what I have given. Now my requirement is, so far like what we have done, we used a click event, but I don't want to give the click event here. Rather what I can do is, I'm going to use an event that is going to be mouse. Now you can see with respect to the mouse, we have different events are available. One is going to be mouse down, another one is mouse enter, mouse leave, mouse move, mouse out, mouse over. Like that we have different events are available. Which one you people wants to give, you can just give it over there. And for all the events, now what I just want to do is, I'm going to give the same function, that is going to be set color is the function that what I can give, and each and every time I'm going to set the color here. Now what colors you wanted to set? Maybe I can say black color, understand, and at the same time I just wanted to give green color, and maybe I can give something like a blue color. Okay, now when this function will be called, whenever user keep mouse on the button, then automatically this function would be called. So that is where I'm writing a function something like this, and here maybe I can say color is the one property that what I can give, which is of type string, that what I can say, understand, which is of type string, that what I can say. That's it. Understood? Understood? Tell me. Hello. Understood? Tell me. That means when user select this particular one. Now don't give the black blindly. Whatever the colors we have, black, red, white. So that black, red, and then white I can say. Black, red, white. Because I have the shoes like this, black, red, and white shoes, that what I am having. Now what I want to do, I am going to get that particular name. Based on that, I am going to display that particular one. So here what I can do is, I am going to display the black shoe, and at the same time I am going to display here what it is, red shoes, and I am going to display here, let's say, white shoes, that what I can use. Okay, white shoes, that what I can use. White shoe, or else like white shoes, whatever. White shoe or white shoes, anything is fine. I'm going to write something like a white shoe over there. That's it. So this is how I have written. Now what I am trying to do, I'm going to, when user has selected this, now you can see I'm writing a simple alert message, and then I'm giving color name. Now see what will happen. Whenever I have, like, this is how it is going to be. When user keep mouse on there you can see black shoe, and then white, and then red. Like that it is going to be. When I keep on red, then it is red. When I keep on black, then it is black. When I keep on white, then it is going to be white, right? But like these buttons are not good for the visibility. Now what I am trying to do is, I'm going to remove the class that is going to be text white. In place of that, let's give, okay, text black I can say. Okay, I'm going to give what? Text as going to be black I can give. Text black I can give. Save it and then come back here. Now you can see black shoe, and then red shoe, and then white shoe. I am not clicking on it. I am just keeping my mouse over there. That's it. That is what I am trying to do. Okay, that is what I am trying to do. So how I can do that one? If user has kept like mouse on there, first of all, what I will be doing, I'm going to assign something here. The image is going to be, which is available under the asset slash. Okay, initially I'm giving black shoe, okay, dot jpg, that what I can give, so that automatically I'm able to see that particular one. Now you can see. Okay, I'm able to see this particular one. Now when user select the black, then black has to be. When user select red, then it has to be. When user select white, then it has to be displayed. So how we can do that one? Anyhow, we are sending what? The color name. When user keep mouse on here, right? When user keep mouse on this particular button, okay, don't take as a button, man. Again, I'm telling you, why I'm taking the button means it won't occupy much space. So that is the reason I'm giving it as a button. But it is not mandatory to give the button. That's up to you, whatever you wanted to take. Maybe you can take a div, or you can take a span, or you can take whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Okay, now you can see I'm going to set the color. How I can do that? Simply, I can take a simple switch case. Suppose if the color name, whatever we are getting, I'm going to write the cases. Suppose if it is going to be black, okay, whatever the color user has selected here, if it is going to be the black, then I want to display black shoes only. So that what I need to change it here, what I supposed to change it here, tell me. I want to display the black shoe, what I supposed to change it here? This image URL only, right? Yes or no? That's it. Image URL only, we have to change it. Nothing apart from that one, right? Why you people are still thinking? Now we have to change that image URL. So that what I can do, this dot image URL is equal to whatever that image we are having. I'm going to display the same image over here. And following with, we will be giving a breakdown. So this is the first case. And then let me give the second case over there. Now what is the second case has to be given? What is the second case has to be given? What is the second case here? In this case, suppose if user has selected, the second one is going to be what we are having. You can see red. Then I'm going to display the red shoes over there. When I give the red, then I'm going to give, let's say, red shoe. Understood? And at the same time, the third one is going to be white that we are having. Now what I can do, I'm using a case over here. Let's say case, suppose if the case is going to be white, then this dot image URL is equal to, I'll be writing assets slash white shoes dot jpg, that what I can give, and then I'm going to give the breakdown. That's it. Now you can see I'm done my development, and now you can see uniform resource locator. Okay, now you can see when I keep on black shoe, it will be, when I keep on red, when I keep on white, maybe a spell shoe, not the shoes. So then it's save it and then come back here, black, red, white. Okay, is this clear? So this is all about mouse events. Understood? This is all about what? The mouse events that we are having. And not even that, maybe you can use I'll show you, like, the same way. Let's say mouse move or something, that what I can give. Let's go here, black dot. Let me go here. Full stack Angular example. Can we use the default image as going to be? Yes, you can. Abhishek, what is meant by event? What is meant by event? Tell me first. First tell me what is an event. An event is an action performed by the user. Now what action I am performing? I am keeping mouse on the button, right? Yes or no? Abhishek, I am keeping mouse over on a button. Now where it is applied then? Where I am keeping my mouse? Where I am keeping my mouse? Abhishek, tell me quickly. Where I am keeping my mouse? On the button. Now you can see when user keep on a button, I am using mouse over on. Yes sir. When user keep mouse over on there, then what you want to do? I am executing a function. Now what function it is? Set color. Now based upon that, I am going to add the images. Okay, right, very good. Now the next one is going to be, now you can see I'll go here. I'll take another div here. Maybe I can give some style for this one. Empty one, that what I can give. Height as going to be, okay, some around 1000 pixels, just to come down. Just I'm going to show you, like, and another interesting one, that is a 100 pixel. Just I'm giving some space. I'm taking a div and giving an empty space, that is 1000. Now what I want to do, I'm going to have an image where src is equal to, okay, src is equal to assets that we are having, and then I'm giving a slash where I can have flag dot gif, that what I can use flag dot gif, and I'm going to give a width as going to be around 50, that what I can give. Okay, sorry, I'm taking an image. Can we use dots in place of product names like slides? Yes, we can use the dots also. Yes. Okay, I'm giving an image from the assets folder, flag dot gif, that what I can give, and I'm going to give some height around 75 pixel, and at the same time width is also going to be 75 pixel, that what I can use. Now if you can save it and then come down a bit, now you can see an image is available here, right? An image is available here or not? Tell me. Hello. An image is available, right? An image available. Now what I just want to do, I'm going to move this particular image. I'm going to move this particular image. That is what may require. Now for that reason, I can apply, like, the properties for this one. That means you can see mouse move is available. Whenever user move the mouse, then I just wanted to write some functionality, mouse move, and at the same time I'm using $event here, which will use it to get the reference of this one. Now I will show you. Let's say I'm writing a function that is mouse move, and which is having an argument something like this. Now what I want to do is, yesterday whatever that example we have seen, the same example. That means I'm going to prepare a style object where I can change the positions. That means left, top, bottom. I just wanted to change that particular one. That is what may require. So how I can do that one? In order to do that particular one, first what I can do, I'll create an object public, let's say style object, that what I can use. Style object, that what I can use. And what are all the properties you wanted to have? So the first one is going to be position, and which is of type string, I can say. And the next one is going to be left, which is of type string, and at the same time we have the top, which is of type string, that what I can give. And here I'm going to assign like all the property. First one is the position, okay, and initialize with empty value at this moment, and then I'm going to give the left as going to be an empty, and at the same time top is also going to be empty, that bottom. Now what I just want to do is, okay, in place of Shankar, it is very simple question what you people are asking. Create all the images in an array, take an ng for, and display with 50 pixel, okay, as the height, and 50 as the width, okay. And if you can use, let's say, the bootstrap classes in order to display line by line, that is dflex, okay, then automatically it will be displayed on the top of that image. Then you can apply that. Did you understand? Hello. Justify between you can use, so that it will be displayed like, normally. And
యూసీలో నేను ఇప్పుడు దాంట్లో కొట్టలేదు అసలు నీకు నాది ఐడి మారింది ఆటోమేటిక్ ఈకేవైసీ లేకుండా ఈకేవైసీ ఇప్పుడు
Now you can see.
నేను దానికి హాఫ్
I'm
పేమెంట్
going to whenever user keep mouse on this particular div, then I just wanted to get that particular flag to somehow above. That is what my requirement. So how I can do that one? For that reason I get a style object here. Okay, for that reason I have created a style object here. Now here in this particular one, same yesterday's example. I am not going to do anything new. Yesterday's example only. Simply this dot style object is equal to, now what I can do, I am going to write the first one, position is going to be fixed, and the second one is going to be, we have the left, and I am going to give left is going to be e dot, let's say client x, that what I can use, and I am giving the pixel. If somebody is asking me again what is dollar event means, I can't do anything because yesterday I have explained about that. Okay. And again I'll be writing something like top is going to be e dot, let's say client y, that what I can give. Now here client x and client y will get the values where exactly it is available. Now what is my requirement here, whenever user keep mouse on this particular div, then based upon the values that we are having, I just wanted to change this particular, I mean wherever I am applying the properties, I wanted to get that. Now how I can do that one, just let me go to here, and I'm going to apply for this particular div. Pavan, what I am doing here, you can see when user keep mouse on here, I am sending it to dollar event, right? Dollar event, what it will do? Tell me what dollar event will do.
నువ్వు చెప్పింది 100 కదా నువ్వు చెప్పింది 100 కాబట్టి 100 ఏంటిది నడుములా అంటే అంతకుముందు బస్సులో వచ్చేసరికి కూర్చొని
parameter is required or not? Now to that particular parameter, what is the x coordination value and what is the y coordinate value? Did you understand? What is that value of x coordinate? What is the value of y coordinate? To get that, I am using e dot client x, e dot client y. Understood now? Tell me. Very good. Now you can see I am going to apply the styles to this particular one. That means whatever the styles we have for that particular div, I am going to apply the same style for this particular one as well. So that what I can do, I am going to use something like style object, that what I have prepared. Now you can see I prepared the style object. But initially you can see when I am executing my application, the image is going to be here. You can see that image is here. But when I keep my mouse on there, now you can see, is it moving with my mouse or not? Tell me. This. Is it moving or not? Tell me. You can see that mouse move. Whenever user has moved the mouse within the div, then automatically it will get that x coordinate value, it will get the y coordinate value, and that will be applied to this particular. Understand? This is what we call it as mouse move event. Mouse move event is available. Clear now? Mouse move, mouse over, that's up to you. Okay. If you want, I can show you here. Now you can see. How it is going to. Right now you can see. The left is 56. Observe here. It is automatically changed to the values. 660, 234. Right. Now you can see when I keep over there, then 340, 149. When I keep there, 330, 57. When I keep here, 98, 417. When I keep there you can see 25. That means it's all like, it is taking the left coordinate and right coordinate, x-axis and y-axis from the particular div, and then whenever I keep my mouse over there, whenever I move my mouse, then automatically it will assign those particular values to this particular image. Did you understand now? Tell me. Sir, we can move the image only when I click on the image, otherwise not moving the image. Why? Why it is not moving? I'm not sure. Okay, these are, we call it as mouse events. The way how we have the mouse event, in the same way we have the keyboard events are also there. Now what are all the keyboard events are available? Tell me, what are all the keyboard events are available? What are the keyboard events are available? That means key up is available, key down is available. Understood? Key press is available. Like that, different keyboard events are available. Let me show you an example with how we can work with keyboard events as well. That means one example, because already we have seen click event, change event. At the same way, mouse event, like like this we can use. It's all depend on the requirement, which one needs to be used. Now I used here what event? Mouse move is the one that what I have used, and the same way mouse over I have used. Like that you can use, like different events. We have many events are available. It is not possible to discuss like all that event. Okay, it is not at all possible to discuss all that event. Just I am explaining you like one or two event, and remaining you people can practice. But anywhere you go, the same approach. We don't have any different setup. Now let me show you another example, maybe with the help of key events. That is the keyboard event. How we can do that? Let's right click on here and open with the integrated terminal, and I'm generating another one. Okay, I'm generating another one. So how we can use it? Let's clear the screen. NGG, C for the component. Now I can say that key event. Okay, let's say key event that what I can use, hyphen key events that what I can use, hyphen skip, hyphen test that what I am using, hyphen test that what I can use. Okay, now clear the screen. Now you can see, I'll go with the key events. First, let's make this as going to be the startup. So app hyphen key events are available. So I'll copy this and then go to that index.html where I can give a key events over here. And once if it is done, let me go to that app module, and in place of like mouse event, maybe I can go with the key events over. Now here I have given you an assignment. If you could remember the username and password, something like that, verifying the username and password, and based on that change the background color, something. Now similar kind of one that what I can use. Okay, those who are not following, just please do let me. Okay, just please do let me. Now what I just want to do is, first of all, right now I don't have any users which are available. We are not connecting. Ramakant, what is key event? Keyboard. In your laptop you have the keyboard, right? Yes sir. Tell me at least, do you have the keyboard? In that keyboard, when you press the key and release the key, okay, are you not attended yesterday's session? Ramaka, are you attended yesterday's session? Then I can't do anything, right? That is where definitely, like, there is a consistency. If there is no consistency, like this one, go through that yesterday's session once. Even if you are not attending, first learn like whatever I have explained. Those who are not attended, I can't do it. Right. Now, I have a requirement, something like I want to display some sort of error messages. If user has given some input, then I'm going to display some error messages. That is what my requirement. So how do I identify whenever user press the key? Immediately we have to identify that whether user entered value is there in a proper format or that is how it is going. So how to create it? Simply public, and then next one is the users that what I can give, and the type is going to be any is equal to, and I'm going to have like the username, couple of usernames that what I can give. Let's say username which is of type, which is going to be, let's say I'll be writing my name over here. Sri is the name that what I can give. Second one, third one, fourth one, and fifth one, like that it is going to be. Sri I have given, Srikant I have given, and Sri 7989 something I can give. Sri underscore Naresh IT, and at the same time I just wanted to give some other name here. Okay, different names that what I have as the part of the users. Now the requirement is going to be, if user has entered a value which is available here, then immediately what I want to do, I'm going to display a message to the user. User name was already taken, try with another one. Now you can see maybe exactly this requirement. I'll go with the Gmail. Let's go to the Gmail account. When I try to open the Gmail here, when you try to create a new account, okay, a new account, maybe you can give the first name and maybe you can give the last name, and when user has given, let's say code with Srikant at gmail.com. Now you see what happened here. The username is already taken, try with another. That means when you leave the focus to the next one, immediately it is showing me an error or not. Tell me, yes or no? Exactly this kind of implementation I want to do. That means I don't want to even wait until user leave this one. Rather what I can do, I'm going to verify at the time of user enter the user name as well. That means whenever user has typed, start typing it, then immediately I can verify that. Understood? That is my first requirement. How we can do that one? To do that, first I prepare the list of users because I don't have any database connectivity right now at this point, so that I created like in this way. Now here, what I want to do is, I'm going to come back here. Let me take a div quickly where it contains the class as going to be container fluid, and then I'll use register user that what I can give, and after that let's take a DL DT. Now you can see username, and I'm giving the DD here where I can have an input type as going to be, let's say input type as going to be text that what I can give. That's it. Now whenever user has entered the data and release the data, that means whenever user key up, you can see when I say about keyboard, we have three events are available. Key down, key press, and key up. Key press means whenever user press the key and there. Key up means whenever user release the key. Key down means whenever user press at that moment. That means There is a slight difference between these three. But anything you can use, it doesn't matter that, like, we go with only key press or key up or key down. Anything that you people can be using. Now what I can do, I'll be using, let's say, key up. Now I'm going to verify user. I'm going to verify the user. Now I can use something like a dollar event here. Okay, it's up to you. If you wanted to give dollar event, you can, otherwise no need. Now I'm using dollar event here. Now you can see I'm going to verifying the user over there. That's it. So how do I do that one? Whatever the value user has entered, I'm going to verify that particular value. So I'm not using any kind of binding here. You see, the time when I'm giving dollar event, as I told you, it will get like, the complete reference of this input element or not. Tell me. Yes or no? Tell me. Hello? Yes or no? So now, what I just want to do is, you can see there, I'm going to get the value which was entered. How I can do that? Let's see. I'm taking a simple alert here, E dot, we have the target dot, we have the target dot, we have a property that is going to be value property is available. Now you can see, when I run my application, yeah, we are here. Now you can see, when I am giving here a value, suppose yes, if I am here, now you can see S is displayed. When I use R is displayed. When I use T is displayed. When I use F is displayed. Understood? Tell me. That means each and every time when user press a key, then automatically I'm able to get it. Automatically I'm able to get the value. Clear now? Clear? Tell me. Yes or no? Now, what I just want to do, we are getting the value, fine. Maybe I can say, let user is equal to E dot target dot value that what I can give. I am writing like this. Now, I'm going to compare this user which is available here or not. That is what my requirement. So, here do we have a single user or multiple users? Tell me. Hello. Tell me. We have multiple, right? So that what I can do, I'm taking a simple for loop. Now what I do, I'll use for where. Okay. User. I can users that what I'm giving. That means first I'm going to get all the. Now if the user is equal to the user has entered. Okay, user has entered. Then what I want to do, I'm going to display, okay, error message as well. So for that reason, I'll create like, few properties here. First one is going to be, maybe I can say public, okay, let's say user error, which is of type string, and giving and which is of type of boolean, and initially I am giving it as false. Now I'll be making, can we switch cases for different colors? Yes, we can. Okay. Now what I can do, I'm just writing this dot user error is equal to, let's say, invalid, or else let me give something like username already taken. Okay, try another. And at the same time, this dot is invalid, that what I can say is equal to, I'll make it as going to be true. That's it. I'll make it as going to be true. And if immediately what I can do, I'll give a break, because I don't want to execute the further statement. Whenever if it is invalid, why should I execute like another one? That is where I'm giving a break over here. And then let me write next. Now I'll make like, both the things as going to be empty. Okay. Otherwise, let let's say username. I'm sorry. Okay, here I'll be writing username available. That what I can use. Okay, now you can see this is how it is going to be. Now based upon that, I'm going to display a class also here. Here what I can do is I'll be taking another DD. Okay, for this one I'm going to give ng class equal to so the class is going to be, let's say, text hyphen danger based on is. We have a property now. What property? Is invalid property. Is invalid property. Okay, is invalid property. And I'm going to display the same thing here. Let's give comma text hyphen success when it is going to be true. Now whatever the message we are getting, I'm going to display that particular message. Now what message? User error. That's it. I'll copy this and then giving it over. Now you can see. Let's come back here. Now you see, like the user that is Sri. When I type something like Sri, it is showing user available. We have the users now. Because like I created user as an array. In that we have an object. In that object we have the username. Sorry, it's my mistake. Now you can see the time when I'm giving Sri. See this. When I give the Sri, username is already there. But when I remove, then I'm able to see. Right? When I give, let's say, Sri, KANTH, it is already taken. You can go with a other one. Okay. 7 and 8 and 5 give. Username already taken. Try with another. Clear na? Clear this one. Tell me. Right? Okay. This is how it is going. Sir, how can we give the such friendship? It is. See, you can generate it randomly. Like whatever, user has given the value here. When user has given the value, these values you have to store it in some variable, and then based upon that you can generate the random. Okay, generate the random. Just you can search it Google. Google will give you better examples. Okay. Now the same thing you can use key up. Let's say I have used key up, right? When I give key down, save it. Save it. Now you can see the time when I am giving. See that. Now Srikanth was already there, but later what I am doing, when I press any other key down, there you can see it is showing. Okay, so like that it is going to. What is the next question? Sir, all type list, sir, all type users taken. Why use the for loop? Why not use the direct value? Where here I use for loop, right? This is the question. Mohammed Rehan. Am I having only one user or else like multiple users here? Whatever the value user has entered on the text box, this is the one. But I'm comparing with each and every value, right? Yes, sir. Then how we can process an array without having the loops? Without having the loops, how you can process an array? Okay. Very good. So not only that, like anything you can use, either you can use key down or else key up, I can say, or else maybe key press also we can go. Let me show you another one. Yes, using an array. Using an array. Now what I can do is, I'm going to use another DT here. Let's say password that what I can use. Okay, password that what I can use. So target means on which event, I mean which HTML element the event is fired. That information if you wanted to get, there we use the target. Okay, Prakash. Right. Now what I can do, I'm creating like, another one for the password maybe. Let's say I'll take a DD where I can have an input type as going to be, let me give the password. Okay, let me give the password. Now for this one also, I'm going to verify the password. Okay, whether it contains some number or not, something that what I want to. Otherwise, let's give the key code. Only it allows like, the alphabets. If user has given any value, which is a digit or something else apart from that alphabet, then what I can do, I'm going to display a message to the user. Okay, I'm going to display a message to the user, or else like just I'm displaying some kind of warning message, nothing apart from it. Some exclamation, caps lock or something. Okay, or else like instead of digits and all, I'll allow like, if user has entered like press the caps lock, I'm going to display a message to the user, something like capital letter. If user has entered a capital letter, then I'll display a message. That is my requirement. Just assume that. Now how we can do that? When I can do that, when user key press, I'm going to verify the password. Okay, for that I am using verify password, and here also what I can do, I am using $event. Okay, $event I can say. Now here also again the same thing. Come back here. Okay, and I'm going to write some variable, something like that. That's it. Now, first of all, what I can do, I'm going to verify the value which was entered by the user in this text box is in between the capital letter range of. Now, how many of you know about the ASCII values? ASCII values. How many of you know about ASCII value? When I say about that ASCII value, you can see ASCII value range start from like 0 to we have around 127 is there. You can see 127. Now what is meant by an ASCII value is for every keyboard stroke. Okay, when user press let's say capital A or else small a or else tab key or else like any key when user press, internally it associated with some code. Understand? In your keyboard or in my keyboard, any keyboard, when user press a key, internally it comes with some code. That code is defined by the ASCII, American Standard Information Interchange, something. Okay, so that code is going to be ASCII. That code is nothing but the ASCII code. Now you can see the ASCII code range is going to be 65 to Z is how much it is? You can see Z is 90. I'm having a requirement now. If the value, user entered value in between 65 to 90, then I'm going to return something. That is what my requirement. So how I can do that one? Simply, let's say if E dot, you can see that T code is the one property that we are having. T code is the property less than or equal to 65, and at the same time E dot T code, okay, is the property that we are having is greater than or equal to 90, then only I'm going to allow the user to enter. So that what I can do, this dot is password. Okay, I'm writing some property, warning message visible. Is password warning message is visible. I am giving here it as going to be true. In else case, what I can do, this dot, okay, I haven't created this variable. Let me go to here. I'm creating another one, public, and which is of type boolean, and initially I'm giving it as false. This dot is password one visible is equal to false. Now based upon that, I'm going to display the warning message to the user. So how we can do that? Let's say I'll be taking another DD. Okay, another DD here. Maybe I can say the class is going to be text warning that what I am using, and when this is going to be displayed, only when user make this as going to be true, then only, otherwise I don't want to display the message. And at that time, what you want to display, just you can use some bootstrap icon. Let's take a span tag, and we have the bootstrap icon, and bootstrap icon hyphen exclamation, and then triangle hyphen fill, I can say, and I'm going to display something like caps on. Now save it, and then you can see how it would be. Now you can see when user has entered something like she, username is available. Now you can see when user has entered the password, I'll show you the password even to you. Now you can see small w, we don't have issues. But when I give capital Q, now you can see, am I getting the message or not? Tell me. You can see, I mean, again I'm refreshing it once again. Observe that when user has given small values, I don't have any issues. You can see this, I don't have any issues. But when user has given a capital, there you can see it is showing me an error. But when it is going to be, whenever user press the key, then it happens. Okay, see here, key press and then key up, like that it is. So this is all about the events that we are having. Any questions now? Yes, please do let me know. Meanwhile, I'll upload everything in the classroom. Any questions? No questions.
రెడీనా
Very good. And same way, mouse dot component dot ts. I am sharing all that examples. You just prepare. If you can practice this example, you can understand easily. Okay, just practice these examples, then you can understand easily. Simple question only you're asking, Sashi, but try from your end. If not, anyhow, I will see. So this is our a new concept again. Okay, we will start a new concept. Maybe I can go. Forms are not yet completed. Forms routing. Okay, still we have many. I will see. Okay then, that's it guys for the day. Thank you and have a nice day.